Nisambula Vinaka. Greetings to you all. This is health talk time, and I want to take this time to welcome each and every one of you. We have a special welcome to the ladies, two ladies that are here with Karen. We welcome you to the Fijian Church. I'm sorry I didn't get to come and get your names, but we welcome you in the name of Jesus. Thank you for coming in tonight, and we pray that whatever we will hear tonight will be a means of blessing to each and every one of us. I want to take this time to welcome Pastor Tekura and Mrs. Tekura. We welcome you tonight in the name of the Lord. And I want to take this time as well to welcome our health talk specialist, Karen. We are amazed every night with the messages that we are receiving from you. And tonight, I think that's the title for tonight, How to Develop a Healthy Gut. And we are looking forward to this topic, and from last night and the previous days, I'm sure each and every one of us that is listening have got some things to work on to improve our health and to improve our well-being so that we can wait for the Lord while we are healthy. And we welcome you again. I want to take this time to welcome the congregation that is here tonight. Those Ambula Vinaka. Vinaka ba levu na yadho mai baka levu. Vinaka ba levu na yadho mai baka totolo. O kilani na wukiki enda na kalo na kabini kua. Ena I tukutuku enda na rongoda. Membala tana tikumbulumbulak. Kabaka talangakina na punao ni taltala na bongi kua. Au sabi tornango nango mo na be kinta bakiani be kemni na barrong tikumai and a Facebook live na Auckland Fijian SDA Church page watiki na YouTube live na bongi ni kua nimbula binaka au bakambote ni na talitaka kana buli me bakalebu and na be tukutuku ni tikumbulumbula and the rongo tikani and na be hakabi ke baka ni the late ndua ni ka kunilenga tikunga enonda na page ni Auckland Fijian SDA Church na tukutuku ke na be mother na mother sawati but ke mother ngo but me adoba na singa tambu ena tukina ni barongoda baleta tukina lebsara tukutuku binaka na nonda ngaraba baki binaka na yangonda watike bako sibe na nonda barotaka tiko na londa menda bulu binaka tiko ninda bingarabi tiko watike na kalo na tuini bula binaka ba lebu ya na lebu ni bosa ni bikin tabaki binga na bano barong timikina na besa viti na besa ni silandi sotal na besa burabura kima misakin tabaki kemuni ena bula binaka ena ya kabinaka ni kuwa nimbera ningole kera na ona kera mendola nga na nonda masu tamai kima me mai lo malangi kima me tada ke be kemuni na kabinaka ni kuwa ena baka binaka ena waka dere kemuni ke nandokai kemuni ke baka osibi na ne maro taka tiko na mbula binaka na mbula sama ibi kemuni na tuini na turanga ni turanga kema mi baka binaka taka tiko ni kema mi wili me lube muni ka baka osibi ni kema mi ndau ba maringeti katango makiti ko mai ibi kemuni warame kema na buli na kabinaka ni kuwa keme misakerea na lomni na latambo me na mai tiko batiki ke mami tiko batiki ira na barronga tiko mai turanga so vira era lako duruma tiko na nrenre so vira era lako duruma tiko na nuinga wangawa ni bandi taka na rambula na kalo merakila ni sekemuni na buni ka kedenga ebinaka na del ni burburongo mera pakarra bitaka bawo tibe kemuni na rambula kara ngarabi kemni dontonga kera mani bosota ne membulan ruka kena ne membole balbalada ningi basab sabata kima mitika na nom ni loloma kima masu ka kera ne bika kedenga ngo senga talindo na yada talindo ndonga libem ni lomane chisu ko ena ne memisoro ka ne mepakambola amen. Thank you, Karen.
Nisa Mula Vanaka. So last night I shared examples of medical conditions, symptoms and diseases that poor gut health creates. Tonight I want to talk about how to develop a healthy gut. The gut is connected to many other systems in the body, such as the brain and the immune system. And a well-known connection is the gut-brain connection. The gut-brain connection is when an unhealthy gut affects the condition of the brain. And when your gut is unhealthy, it can cause learning and memory problems. So if you're wondering, I don't know why I'm not memorizing or I'm not remembering things, maybe it might be your gut health. Or if you're having problems with learning, maybe it might be your gut problem there. It also causes the behavioural problems. So if you've got people that are, children or even that are misbehaving, maybe we need to have a look at their gut. Depression and anxiety is also a couple of mental health conditions that are also created from bad gut health. Even stress. Stress changes our gut health and is damaging to certain parts of the brain. There is a hormone, a happy hormone, we call it, called serotonin, which your body produces. 90% of this hormone it's produced in the gut. So when we don't have enough of this serotonin hormone, it can lead to depression, heart disease, and osteoporosis. Another connection is the gut immune connection. And this is when our immune system protects the gut and it attacks foreign invaders such as toxins, bad bacteria, viruses, and parasites. So if we have an unhealthy gut, then it actually reduces the effectiveness of our immune system. So you end up with allergic diseases such as asthma and food allergies, autoimmune diseases, type 1 diabetes and multiple sclerosis. These are just some of the diseases that you can get. Another recent discovery is the gut-joint connection. And many patients who complain of arthritis also report gut problems. And so if you've got a person or you yourself are suffering from arthritis, this Enhance Your Gut Health program would help you to restore your gut health back to normal. Tonight I want to discuss the 5-step system called the 5 R's of gut healing. So the 5 R's stand for remove, replace, repopulate, repair, and rebalance. The first 3 steps to healing your gut is to start with the first 3, which is remove, replace, and repopulate. So let's start with remove. What should I remove or reduce in my diet? Animal proteins such as chicken, seafood, all types of red meat, processed meat, dairy products, and eggs. These diets that are high in animal proteins, they have a lower number of good bacteria. And we need the good bacteria to help protect our body from getting sick. And research has also proven that meat eating has been linked to cancer as well. Animal fats are mostly saturated fats, and And that's the bad kind of fats that you don't want to be eating, because that too contributes to an imbalance of gut bacteria. The other types of food that we want to remove or reduce from our diet are the ultra-processed food. There's a lot of processed foods, anything that comes in a box, packet, so things like breakfast cereals, savoury snacks, noodles, cakes, biscuits, frozen and ready-made meals, margarine, muesli bars, microwave popcorn. And so many are not considered, the ultra-processed food, many are not considered real foods because they're made from ingredients that have been extracted from other foods. A lot of the processed food also has flavouring added to it, colouring added to it, and additives that are added to make the food taste good. Dairy products such as milk, cheese, butter and cream also has lower levels of good bacteria. So the recommendation is either we remove it completely from your diet or reduce these foods from your diet. Refined sugar. There are hidden sugars found in a lot of our foods. Barley malt, rice syrup, corn syrup, even fruit drinks. And so too much sugar leads to diseases like obesity, diabetes and cancer. So we want to reduce or remove sugars by eliminating pastries, so we like our bakery food, don't we? Our cakes and sugary drinks as well. We can also manage some of the triggers that can trigger bad gut health is medication, such as antibiotics. And we know that antibiotics is known to reduce the good bacteria in your gut. Alcohol and tobacco are also not good for your gut. And the last one is chlorine. Chlorine is not your friend, and it is found in tap water. And so if you're drinking water, it's good to either boil it or filter it. The second R is replace. So now that you know what foods to remove and replace, what should I replace it with? Well, we can regularly eat fruits and vegetables and whole grains, legumes and beans. Include more omega-3 foods such as flax seeds, chia seeds, soybeans and walnuts. We can include more foods such as berries, broccoli, cauliflower and spices such as ginger and turmeric. We can add healthy fats to our diet, nuts and seeds, all the different types of nuts and different types of seeds. Avocados is a good healthy fat. The different plant milks, so soya milk, almond milk, these different plant-based milks that are out there, extra virgin oil. And avoid or minimize refined vegetable oils. The other one is the different plant proteins. So if you're wondering, what protein sources can I have? Well, all the legumes, soy products, nuts, whole grain, cereals, vegetables, and so forth, they all are protein sources. And water. So we want to just make sure that we're drinking pure water and infused. Some people, like me, I like to have lemon juice, just squeeze lemon juice in your water, just so that it gives it a bit of flavour. Some people like to just throw mint in it, whatever you like to put in your water, so long it's not sugar. And so water is good, and we aim to drink minimum 8 glasses of water a day, okay? And so that creates the saliva that is needed for proper digestion. And it also helps us to have regular bowel movement. Okay, the third R is repopulate. What shall I repopulate my gut with? And so we can repopulate our gut by reintroducing and supporting good bacteria in our gut by eating the right foods. And so here are some examples of some really good foods. Some of these foods will be new to you. Some of you probably haven't heard of these foods before, but these foods contain lots and lots of good bacteria, and this is what you want to eat more of as well. And they will help improve your gut health. And so these are the foods that you want to include in your diet more regularly. So we have fermented vegetables. Who's heard of kimchi, sauerkraut, tempeh, miso? Yes. Wow, that's awesome. So those vegetables you want to have, and you can buy them in virtually any supermarket, but I would recommend you buy the ones that are chilled, not the ones that you can just buy off the shelf. There's also other foods that are listed there: the legumes, beans, peas, bananas, potatoes, berries, garlic, onions, leeks, and green vegetables. Repair is the fourth R. So now that we've created an environment that supports gut healing and long-term relief, we've replaced all the bad foods and we've repopulated our gut. We now want to, our gut is in a position where we can repair it. So how should I repair my gut? Well, there's three things that you can do. There are certain types of food that you can have that will help that process. There are natural remedies that you can also have, and the third one is make yourself a gut healing morning shot. So the first steps for gut repair is the first three R's. Do we remember what the first three R's are? Remove, replace, and repopulate. So that's your first step to repairing your gut. You go through the first R's. And so some of these are the types of food that we should be including in our diet to heal our gut. So there's all different types of vegetables. The bigger the variety, the better. Other foods that we can include are potatoes, and I know we like kumara, even though kumara is very expensive now. I think we're better off by growing our own vegetables. Yams, carrots, squash, and turnips. Fermented food. So this is what I had up there earlier. So this is what, for those of you that are not sure what the fermented vegetables look like, I've just screenshot. You've got kimchi on the left there. Now with kimchi, you've got to be careful that you have a look on the label to make sure it says plant-based or vegan, because some of the kimchi, they use shrimp paste. Then you've got sauerkraut, tempeh. Tempeh you can use in stir fries, as an alternative to meat. And then you've got miso. There's also the different types of fruit. So we all love coconuts, grapes, bananas, all the different berries, kiwi fruit, pineapple, oranges. Who's feeling hungry after reading all of this? Mandarin, lemon, limes, passion fruit, and papaya. These are all the fruits that you want to include in your diet. Who's heard of some of these seeds? Yep, chia seeds. Yep, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, and flax seeds you want to include in your diet as well. Then there's, if you've got an allergy to wheat, these are the different grains that you can also buy as well. I think one of them that people generally have is brown rice. The healthy fats, I've already mentioned this, avocado and extra virgin oil. All the different types of herbs and spices, and I know with DGN cooking, they love to use spices. So yes, keep using those different types of herbs and spices. Then you've got, they call it cultured dairy products and the beverages. So I don't know if any of you have tried kombucha. Anyone tried that? Yep. Nope. Yeah, that's probably something that you might want to try. But with these fermented foods and drinks, it really, you can feel the difference when you consume it, when you drink it, or you eat those types of foods. You can feel your gut starting to balance out. And so, if you've got a sore tummy, these are the types of food that you want to include. So the different nuts, so peanuts, almonds, anything that is made out of nuts, like the different nut butters. You can buy almond butter, cashew butter, all sorts of nut butters now. Now, what about natural remedies? Well, God has blessed us with foods that actually have got healing properties. And so the following foods are some that are recommended to include in your diet. And I know in the Fijian cooking you use a lot of turmeric, right? Turmeric's really, really good. Potatoes, apples, orange, ginger, and cherries. Also slippery elm. I don't know if anyone's ever used slippery elm powder, but I used to use that for my children when they were small. If you've got a crying baby, sometimes you don't know, some of the babies have got like sore tummies and stuff like that. And what I used to do with my children when they were babies, I'd mix just a teaspoon of the slippery elm powder in a little bit of water, and I would get them to drink it, or I would mix it in their food. And what that does, slippery elm powder is really, really good. It's gentle on the stomach. It's really good for relieving tummy pains. And then aloe vera gel is also good. Now, another natural remedy, you might want to take a photo of this, a screenshot of this. This is something I challenge you all to try. Now, this is a remedy that you can make for yourself, and it's recommended that you have this every morning. So as soon as you wake up, before you eat any foods, make this drink and drink it. And what it does, it will balance out your gut as well. And so it only has 3 ingredients in there. Easy peasy. Ginger, turmeric, and apple. You juice the apple and ginger, add the turmeric, stir, and you drink it. The final R is the final step of the 5R program for gut healing is to rebalance your lifestyle. We all live in a busy world. Auckland is such a fast city, like everyone's always busy doing this, and we're all dictated by time. And sometimes we have to step back and just, look at our priorities in life. Some of us, we tend to work a lot more than spend time with our families, And so the 5 strategies to rebalance your life focuses on lifestyle choices, help, and stress management. So sleep, making sure we get enough sleep, being physically active as well. Remember last night I was talking about we live in a world where we sit a lot, all day, every day. And so exercising every day is a good thing, is a good, healthy habit that we want to get ourselves into. Social connection. So that's socially connecting with others regularly. And the good thing about our Polynesian culture, this is what we do a lot of. We're always around family, we're always, hanging out with each other, spending time. Social connection is also about resolving conflicts with others. So if you've got an issue with someone, you're not going to sleep, angry with that person. And it's also about forgiving others as well. Sharing your burdens, not being afraid to ask for help. The other one is faith and spirituality, and we know for us that that's important for us, spending time with the Lord in prayer and study. And the last strategy that's up there is focused eating. So avoid eating while you're stressed. Some of us, when we're stressed, what do we eat? Some of us eat chocolates, junk food, whatever. We just eat when we're stressed. And so what stress does, it can shut down your appetite, and it releases cortisol, and cortisol is not good. It is not your body's friend at all. It's an enemy. And cortisol increases your appetite. And so if you've got lots of cortisol because you're stressed, then you're at risk of eating more. So physical or emotional stress can also increase food intake that is high in fat, sugar, or both. Stress and anxiety can also turn your eating into a mindless act, often done quickly. And this can be problematic, since eating too fast can sometimes lead to overeating. So take your time when it comes to eating. You don't have to. I know when we're so hungry, we just want to eat everything. We want to eat like a horse, So we just want to pay attention to what we're eating and how we're eating. And so a few things that we can just be mindful of when it comes to eating is putting down your phone and turning off the TV. Because, see, these are distractions, when you're watching TV. I'm guilty of that sometimes, If you're watching TV, you're not concentrating on how much food you're eating. And, if we're eating too fast, our body takes it, it delays in telling your mind that it's full. I think it's like a half hour, 40 minute, 1 hour delay until your brain tells your body to say, no, I'm actually full. So these are the 5 R's that will help heal your gut. And I pray that you have taken something out of this presentation, and that moving forward that you will, ask the Lord to give you wisdom and to give you strength to help you make good choices so that you can be a healthier version of yourself, because it is what God desires for us. Thank you, and God bless you all.